What's up, guys? I want to apologize in advance. There was a bit of an issue with my audio, so I'm pretty low this week. Hopefully, next week that's changed. I really apologize. That's on me for not checking the audio before we started recording. But yeah, please enjoy this episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of O for Geek's Sake. As always, I'm AJ, that's Ben, and that's Danny.
Hola.
Boys,
What
how
up?
we
What
doing?
up?
How we doing tonight? Happy
Doing
Friday.
good. Happy
Yeah,
Friday.
we're filming
Hades.
on a Friday today.
That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Hades 2 came out yesterday. Ooh,
Ben's no lifing. For real, for
yeah,
real.
that's fun.
We've had a lot of exciting things happen this week.
We actually do have quite a few things to talk about this week.
Also
So,
a Thursday thing.
yes. So we can get right into it. Um, this week, a little trailer finally hit the internet after, over a year of secrecy and everything. The Mando and Grogu trailer dropped.
Yeah,
Nothing, spectacular, but just like it's a teaser trailer.
exactly.
Um,
Yeah,
but the internet still seems very divided on it, as all things Star
but but
Wars are.
but like how? Why?
I feel like they were expecting more because it's a movie, but it's literally just a longer episode of
It
the
just
show.
yeah, it just kind of looks like even the quality of everything just kind of looks like the
The
show
show.
as opposed
Yeah.
to movie quality. But I don't really fucking care. And Star Wars needs to be in movie theaters anyway, so it's fine. Fine with me. And it's a teaser
Yeah,
trailer. I don't know what you want out of a teaser trailer besides to get you hyped up.
Exactly. It's probably going to be just like a story of us probably seeing Thrawn starting to amass power in the normal Star Wars galaxy.
I can see that.
And Mando and Grogu are just fucking shit up while Grogu's training.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess the thing that confused me the most about this is I was told that this was supposed to be like it, but this trailer doesn't give the energy of
No.
this being it.
I have a feeling
This,
Ahsoka season 2 is going to be the continuation of like the Thrawn-ish stuff and then lead into a movie probably.
You
yeah,
think this is
Another
gonna end
movie.
up
I
being another side quest?
kind of
Yeah,
yes.
that's the
That's
vibe
what
you're
it.
getting.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting, which I'm fine with
Yeah.
personally because I like Mandalorian and Grogu and all that shit. Like I think that's interesting. If they want to give me a side quest, as long as it's an important side quest for
Yeah.
all of the stories that they're already working with, I'm excited for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I'll be honest. I had to rewatch the trailer just before we got on here. They know that, but I I don't know. To me, it's just like here, damn.
Yeah.
That's basically what it feels
I
like, you
I
know?
also have a feeling cuz since Zeb's there, Ezra's probably in it.
Yeah.
Ezra probably makes an appearance.
Yeah. It would be interesting though, like our first kind of understanding of what happened to Ezra, like as he gets into like, back into our
We
galaxy
just
and
saw
shit.
him see Chopper and Hera again and that was it.
I bet you that's like the
I
end of
don't
the
know.
freaking movie, man. Is just like he
Probably.
finally links up with everybody, and then we get our next
Yeah, and
story
then it's like, oh, now it's
to
Ahsoka
be
season
continued
2.
in Ahsoka season 2.
But even
Exactly.
then, I wouldn't even want that because
I agree.
that's not Mando and Grogu. So
Yeah.
I agree. But they have to set up everything, and there's no better time to set it up. They're on. I'm sure they're on some kind of time limit or
Mine.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's just like a weird thing that's been happening specifically with like Disney stuff. They feel like they have to shoehorn things into movies to make it connect instead of building good stories, which we're going to eventually talk about something else that happened with Marvel this week.
Disney
I don't
has
know.
certainly lost the plot. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much. On everything, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Had so much potential.
listen. Maybe the movies. I'm sure the movie's gonna be good because Mando is good. I just don't really know what to expect out of it. That's all.
Yeah, like the story might just be whatever,
Yeah,
like some random shit.
yeah. But that's really all I got. I know the internet's bitching. The internet loves to bitch about everything.
I don't think there's really much to bitch about because this wasn't even really
Yeah, it's a
anything.
teaser.
And that's the
There's
thing.
none.
But that's what people are bitching about too. They're like, "This did nothing for me." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a
Okay.
teaser.
The movie's
It's
it's
a TV
coming out
trailer.
next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Like,
gonna get longer ones.
it ain't no problem. It ain't no problem.
Exactly.
Just be
you know.
happy your faves are back. All right,
Yep.
all right."
Mhm.
But
There's gonna be a huge trailer at the Super Bowl. Watch.
for sure, for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's really all I got for that. Anything else for Mando and Grogu?
None. No.
All right. So and Danny hinted at it. Something else came out from Marvel this week. This is a little emphasis on a little show called Marvel Zombies, inspired by probably one of the only good episodes of What If, which we're going to talk about later.
Yep.
So, Marvel Zombies, out of 10, you want to go on 3?
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna be higher than you guys. I have a feeling.
probably.
All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 6 out of 10.
7.
6.
That's
Yeah.
7. It's close.
All right. Yeah. I
Uh,
just.
The one thing that threw me for it for sure was it started, and you're thinking it's gonna be a little more gruesome. Well, it was gruesome-ish, but like you thought it was gonna be a little bit more serious, a little more horror, and like in the first like 30 seconds, they're like popping jokes.
Yeah. Also,
That threw me out of it.
just for whoever's watching, if you haven't watched Marvel Zombies, this is going to be spoiler free.
Oh
You just
yeah.
dedicate 2 hours, you can get through the whole show. Don't worry, it's only 4 episodes. But yeah,
Yeah.
um, same. I have a list of things with the MCU humor written out,
Yeah,
but before even that, it's just the fact that it was only 4 episodes.
yeah,
The
that's
fact
definitely a problem.
that it was just set up for season 2. The fact that it's just hype moments and aura. There's no writing.
No,
The writing is we're in a situation, we get out of it, we go somewhere else, we think we're safe. Oh, turns
get
out we're
into that
not.
situation.
And they do that
Yeah,
3 times.
yeah. I mean, that's why it's 4 episodes, I guess.
And it didn't need to be. You could have just
Yeah,
not put it out yet. Because
I
I'm
think
assuming
that's
season 2 is also going to be 4
yeah.
episodes.
But that's their new what's it called MO for animated stuff because they did it for Eyes of Wakanda, and then now they're doing it for this. So they're probably just it's what it seems like is they're taking a animated movie and just cutting it in fours.
I hate it here, man.
My takes, unfortunately, all involve spoilers.
Just go, we put the spoiler warning, so just go.
So, final warning: if you want to watch shit, just fucking watch it, okay? But I just watched the zombies episode of What If before we got on here, and then kind of just recapped
I did the
the,
same.
Yeah.
yeah. So my main issue, we start off right with the What If episode, and we have this cast. We're left with Spider-Man, Scott,
Head.
and T'Challa. Yeah, the head of Scott and T'Challa. Why for this Marvel zombie show am I immediately getting Riri, Kamala, and
Well,
Kate?
it was 5 years later, right? That's the one thing I think, right, or something like that.
No, that's not until the middle of episode 2. They do a time skip
Oh.
for 5 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was just this. Okay. I don't know. It made no sense.
I'm
Go ahead.
sure the reason for that is to paint a picture for us because they're gonna be going
Young Avengers.
forward.
Yeah.
You know,
They're gonna push the Young Avengers at us, and it's gonna be them
so
as
it's
the
like
main
to get
trio.
you ready because I guarantee you they're gonna have a team up in Doomsday or Secret Wars or something.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. I'm sorry you don't tell that story that way.
I agree with you.
This story, episode 3 of this damn show needed to be episode 1.
I agree with you.
Fair. Yeah.
I agree with you.
You
100%.
should have started this first season of this because, like you said, obviously going to be 2. You needed to start this with the continuation of the What If episode. There's no way that I should be watching this shit and watching Kamala and go through her shit, and I'm still sitting here wondering, all right, but what happened to Spider-Man? What happened to T'Challa? What happened to fucking Scott? What the fuck? And then when we get there, right? It's bad enough that I had to wait 3 episodes to figure out what the fuck happened.
You're about to say
It's
exactly what I was about to say. I guarantee it. Go ahead.
it, you have some of the choice of that fight with Thanos was it was a choice.
What was the choice?
I have something about that too. But keep going.
I'm just gonna go right into it. That whole shit with Thor was so fucking dumb.
The one thing, yeah, that shouldn't have happened that way. It should have been a little bit more of a fight, and then he wiped them. But it shouldn't have just been a blast.
It's like, I'm sorry, Thor is him. I can understand him trying to charge at Thanos on some stupid shit, bloodlust, whatever. He's not thinking. Groot and Rocket, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you're not him.
He did go for the head again, is the one thing with Thor. He did the exact same thing, because that's Infinity War Thor.
Yeah.
So
And
he did
that's
the
what it
exact same
was.
thing he did in Infinity
That whole
War.
thing, it was just Infinity War replayed, because the same
Yeah.
thing as when they were arriving in Wakanda in Infinity War with Thor, Groot, and Rocket,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. But, like, still, like, just get
Read the room.
absolutely dipped. But
The one thing that annoyed me too was when I think it's Spider-Man throws the Stormbreaker at Thanos. He used just the Power Stone and obliterated the Stormbreaker. Meanwhile, in Infinity Wars, Thanos used all 6 stones and it went through
right
it.
through it.
So that annoyed me. I was just like, "That where's the continuity?"
So bringing it back for a second, because Danny had said how this should have been episode 1 and everything.
Mhm.
They couldn't make it episode 1, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the whole thing with Spider-Man and Black Panther and Scott is the first 5 minutes, and then we're back to our main crew.
Yeah.
So,
it
like,
cuts back.
they could have
Yeah.
just flopped some narratives around, but, like, that's the other thing. You have these characters that you know people love, and, like, people have wanted to see, because this is where you started your story, and they get backseated.
Yeah.
One of them
The-
doesn't even make it out. So we could talk about
Yeah,
that.
they really they're shooting themselves in the foot with not wanting to recast T'Challa, because I mean, I understand waiting till like Secret Wars, I guess, but it's animated. It's not as important as live action.
So I've seen.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't know what the hard on is. Like, Chadwick was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just like they have a hard on for like putting this character through the ringer and
I
shit,
know.
and not like
Yeah.
fleshing him out or giving him something of some substance to do at this point.
You know the character has never died in the main 616 universe in comics in all of his history, and all they do is torture this character because Chadwick Boseman passed.
Ridiculous.
And it was a tragic passing.
Yes.
Lord knows what that man went through was fucking terrible. He suffered in silence. Not with his family probably, but in the eyes of the public,
Yes.
he was just going through it. The character doesn't have to reflect that.
No.
No.
Talk
Not when you're
about
building this whole huge universe and everything.
and like Black Panther as a fucking character. I mean, my God, how many popular black characters do you have? You can tell so many fucking stories. For God's sake, the fucking movie got Oscar nominated and shit. Like, it's very like there's something there. You have like the team there with Ryan Coogler and whoever he brings on to help with these projects. I mean, my God, just let them cook.
Yeah.
But
Just let them cook.
there's people who, listen, they'll say it's a tribute with this final sacrifice against Thanos and everything, because, listen, he was straight up boxing with Thanos. I have to
Yeah.
give,
No,
I gotta
he's
give him
a-
credit.
He'll give it to the hands.
With
He was
one
giving
leg,
it to the
with
hands.
one leg.
Yeah.
With one leg.
One
Yeah,
leg.
he was tough.
Alright, so that was tough. And he sacrificed himself, and he thought, in his mind, obviously, that he just saved the universe, and that's beautiful and everything. But he didn't.
Yeah, he kind of destroyed everything.
So, like, is it really a tribute? Is it, like... you know, I don't know. It's again, the show is just hype moments and aura. There's
Yeah.
no writing
Yeah.
in this show. It's fucking
Like
nothing.
you said, they have a fight, they go to a place, they have a fight, they go to a place, they have a fight, and they go to a place.
And there's the whole thing where it's Wanda needs Kamala, but they don't point at tell us why at all. It's
But
just
like,
need you
Okay,
Kamala, like why?
so we're jumping around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Let's stay.
Throughout the
Yeah.
throughout the
Let's go back.
series.
We talked about episode 1.
Yep.
Episode 2 is just introducing characters and characters and characters.
it's like, okay,
Which sure,
Yeah.
100%. Shocking
Yeah.
that some of these characters are still alive. Aquafina.
Yeah. I didn't like her getting the rings.
I needed
yo,
the
what the fuck was that? Okay, I can understand the logic of like, all right, zombie apocalypse. Shang-Chi wants to make sure Kate is properly trained, right?
Yeah.
But like in the same vein, come on, bro. You got the rings.
It could've
Passed
also
down from
been-
your father.
It should have also been a thing maybe where it was like he's using all 10 and then maybe during one of the fights he's like, oh, here, and then like flings them to her and then she gets
Yeah.
them.
But also,
But they had no, sorry, before you I'll let you in a second.
Yeah.
But they had to do that because there's no other reason why she should be alive other than
that's
that.
what I mean, bro. Like, you sidelined Spider-Man and Black Panther, but you're giving us Aquafina and Jimmy Woo?
Probably
Which like they're funny
less money.
characters.
Yes, that's fine. But like,
Spider-Man?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But also, going back to, we talked about his father, he gives the rings to Shang-Chi, and then he just accepts death.
It was wild.
That was
He's
so
like, I'm gonna-
I
You
even forgot
fight?
what the fucker said. I forgot what he said, but it was
said,
on some
right?
like do better than me or some
Yeah.
shit. Like some shit
Remember
like
what
that.
your mother taught you or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And it's like, bro, why don't you help me
When
find
Wu's
my
so
way?
tough. When Wu's so tough, but obviously
He's-
not.
He's fucking nasty. And he's just gonna be like, all right, I guess I'm dead. I don't have my
Yeah.
rings. I guess I'm done.
Clocking out. You got it, son.
It's same logic that Shang-Chi used to give Kate the rings. Why didn't his father just fucking give him half the rings and then he kept the other half and then now they're a dynamic duo, father-son duo?
Would have been fire.
It makes no sense.
None of it.
They made some very interesting choices in that show.
And I know people are gonna call us nitpicky about this shit, and I attribute that to my mom. Shout out to my mom. She made me nitpicky like this, but sometimes you have to call out the
Pull out the
inconsistencies.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know who wrote the show, right?
Who?
Zeb Wells, who is a horrendous comic book writer.
No,
He's
great.
awful. He's
Isn't
the one
that,
responsible for this Amazing Spider-Man runs that we've gotten the last few
Okay.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. I figured. Yeah. Oh man. Wow. That actually makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
I saw
it
that.
makes a lot of sense.
I didn't know he wrote the first episode, like the What If episode also, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
He
But
did.
then when I saw his name come up in the credits after the first episode, I went, "Oh, okay."
Same like me now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Makes so much
Yeah, that
sense,
makes
yep.
that makes so much fucking sense. Yeah, I just go ahead, AJ.
You want to talk about hype moments in Aura? You got Blade, Moon Knight, Moonblade, Blade Knight, whatever you want to call them.
I just want to know what happened there.
How do we not
Yeah.
have a Blade
Yo.
anything, bro?
We don't have Blade anything. We barely have Moon Knight anything.
Mhm.
And then their introduction back to Moon Knight and Blade is like here in Marvel Zombies, we're just gonna mash the characters together.
And he was a
Yep.
better Moon Knight than the Moon Knight we got.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
It's terrible, bro. Moonblade, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he had aura. Like he was
What about
so
he-
cool.
When they were falling out of the sky, and he was
He's just
He hit the
stands
piccolo,
up.
bro. But
Like-
that was in my list of things I want to talk about with the Marvel humor in such a serious and dire situation.
exactly.
So
Okay, I will say that though, I wouldn't attribute that to Marvel humor. That I don't know, that felt like in line with the character. personally. It's
I
just
don't
like
know.
I
I've
don't
never
agree
seen a
with that.
motherfucker fall standing up with his arms crossed. I've never seen that a day in my life. But
Like,
I'm
I think
gonna.
he should have been like face diving like straight down and then would like do like a cool flip and then superhero land.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I took it as like a character that just don't fear death,
Yeah.
and he's just like, hey, bruh, I'm gonna make it out of this. I'm tough.
Or he also knew what was gonna happen, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that.
but go ahead, AJ.
So I'm gonna go quickly through my list of grievances with the Marvel humor. I have a few things I immediately selected. Something I think it was Friday when they were inspecting the ship or whatever. I correct me if I'm wrong, but it was Friday and they were like something something. That's not a zombie, and then a zombie shows up and Friday goes, "That's a zombie." You better get attacked by
Damn.
zombies, bro. Like shut the fuck. Like, anyway,
Like lock in.
and then the trick arrow build up for an entire episode, and then
Yeah,
it
then
shoots
the-
confetti,
Just for
Yeah.
her to
and she
get the
gets
whole joke
beamed.
Yeah.
eviscerated, bro. That
See-
being the whole bit is like,
I think I would have preferred it just being like a bomb arrow, but since it's Captain Marvel, it does nothing,
Something,
and then she just shot
but
her.
that
oh, I have a question about that. Since we're talking about that whole scene, who was the other god that Captain Marvel was fighting?
It was
Icarus.
the Icarus, yeah.
Oh, it was
From it was an
Icarus.
Eternal.
Okay, I couldn't make it out. I don't know what the fuck.
So shout out
I
to
didn't
the
want to
Eternals.
rewatch.
That's all y'all get.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the
Yeah.
turtles.
The rest of them too, by the way.
Yeah. Please. My next one was it just says Aquafina. So I don't know. What
We
you talk
talked
about?
enough about that.
What did you talk
Yeah,
about?
she should not have lived as long as she did.
Then it was Captain Mar. I guess it was Captain Marvel and Aquafina fighting, and it was like, "I like your glowy fists." Oh, thanks. I like your rings.
Oh.
Next one was Thanos just straight up eviscerating Groot, Rocket, and
Yeah.
Thor
Thor.
as like
That
just
was
a little
wild.
dead, which we already talked about. Zemo, I regret meeting you, in the same breath, and then dies.
Yeah.
Like just dumb. Death Dealer, his death went out like a punk, bro. And Jimmy Woo, of course, screaming about Death Dealer as he gets eaten alive.
Yeah.
The transmitter when they put it on the thing, and it's like,
Yeah,
how
it was-
long is this gonna take? And the Nova Corps is just there, and then it's
Yeah.
plot twist. They were there the whole time, and now you have to die.
Yeah.
Like
It
this
could have
is
just been
not-
like, oh well, let's go back down. It's just immediately like, okay, now we're running for our lives.
And then I have, why is Wanda so obsessed with little girls? Because this is
Yep.
the second case of this weird behavior. I, honest to God, thought that somehow Kamala was going to be a plot device to bring Wanda's kids back.
That would
Oh
be
my
crazy.
god.
Like, honest to God.
It's gonna be like she needed her light powers
Yeah.
to recreate the reality or some stupid thing.
Yeah. It's just, I just don't get it, man. And we never
that's
find out
Mother.
what. Yeah, can we talk about that? Can we get into that real quick?
Yeah, we can. I understand that we should also
Listen,
say we
we
know
love women and we love strong
Yeah.
female characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of y'all
some of y'all are a little fucking
doing
crazy.
too much. Go ahead, Dave.
And I understand y'all are a little starved with Wanda content. You know, your homegirl kicked the bucket at the end of Multiverse of Madness. I get
punched
it.
one time and got diffed, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, it's just. Yeah, I just don't get the hype.
so I understand the hype with Wanda because she's like all powerful and all that, and good for you, right? But some of y'all are out here saying she's mothering and all of these things, all these ridiculous statements, and saying how she finally has a win, and that win and that yas period T clock it moment is the fact that she just doomed the human race.
Yeah. And realistically, that whole universe.
She just hexed the earth.
Yeah.
And like why? Like for what purpose though? Like there's nothing left for
Yeah,
her.
but we like don't know what the motive of
No.
her is in this.
No.
And that's no offense to actually some offense, actually a lot of offense to the Wanda fans. Is that really how you want your girl to win in a story that there's no clear motive why the fuck she wants to win in the first place? This is your victory?
She gaslit a child and then doomed the Earth.
Yeah.
But that's Mother. That's Mother.
So, and y'all hyping her up saying Queen of Sokovia and everything. How can you be the queen of something that doesn't fucking exist?
Yeah.
Who are you the queen of? And I don't
They're
care that
they're
I don't care that
refugees.
she beat Thor. I don't care. I don't care. Thor was a
Yo,
broken man.
That's
Yeah,
fair. And he didn't have a
Thor-
weapon. either.
Thor was so embarrassed with how stupid he was in that Thanos fight that he just gave up with life.
Yeah.
Like he had no will to. If that's the win that you want to take, okay, all right,
Yeah.
you got it. But like, I mean, let's be realistic about the situation. Yo, that was a Make-A-Wish win.
Yes,
Wanda
it
got a
was.
Make-A-Wish win, and if you guys are happy with that, shit, okay.
She also had an army of zombie Vikings as guardians.
With the
Sorry.
ships in the sky that were shooting they had fucking machine guns and shit.
All of
No,
us.
even when she was fighting Thor, though,
The fact
because
that
they were
she
all
tricked-
transformed at that
Oh yeah,
point.
yeah, that too, yeah.
They talking about how she's Mother because she tricked the Asgardians into eating the zombie virus.
Wow.
How is that your goat? This is an evil person.
I
Literally.
know. This is like a manipulative piece of shit. And like you're like, yes,
Yas,
but
bitch, yas.
And for all we
Listen,
know,
man.
this is going to lead to the actual like infecting of the whole universe.
why doesn't Nova Corps just blow the earth up at that point? You're not letting
Okay.
anybody off of it. What the fuck are you gonna do?
This tweet says, in the end, the Queen of Sokovia saved the day. Hashtag
From what?
Yeah. But everyone's
From
still
Texas? Fuck.
No, they're probably still paying taxes in Zombie World.
Yeah, fucking bullshit, bro.
God, bro. Finally, a universe where Wanda wins with a crying, like a doughy-eyed emoji.
I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a definitive answer to the Wanda versus Thor debate.
We literally don't.
Yeah.
We literally don't.
Give Thor a weapon and let him fight and actually not
Let
be...
this motherfucker have a will and live. Sorry. I'm tweaking.
Wanda hexed the entire world. Mother stays winning. I love seeing when Mother wins, even if everyone else loses. Are y'all okay?
Yeah, that was
That's nut shit, bro.
It's really that they're that starved because she's
These
just got dog
fucking-
walked every time.
These fucking stands, bro. I can't.
But this all comes back to
Nah.
Multiverse of Madness. That's why I say fuck this movie. This is the only thing they can do with Wanda. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's like the other thing. It's like Chadwick's death has sent Black Panther into purgatory, right? Wanda's death, actress is still alive, by the way, but her death in Multiverse of Madness has sent her character into this whole thing where all she can do is be a bad guy.
Yeah. Which makes no sense.
None at all.
It's just a shame. Like when the fuck did Multiverse of Madness even come out? How long ago was that?
2022.
3 years later, we're still telling the same story? No evolution?
Nope.
And it's a damn shame because I really used to fuck with Wanda. I really did. And then I got Twitter. And I just can't get behind it anymore, man. Call me a hater, call me what you want, but some of y'all weird, bro.
and that'll happen, man, when you're an annoying fan. Like, you can just ruin the experience for everybody else.
100%.
It's crazy to
Happens.
say. People would probably hear that and be like, that's stupid. Why would you let someone else's opinion affect it? When you hear it every day, you scroll and all you're seeing is, yas, my genocidal queen, yas, mother. That that gets to you at some
It
point.
really does. It really
Yeah.
does. Y'all don't
And then you
understand.
start to pray on their downfall. I'm praying on Wanda's downfall. I hope she never comes back in the MCU. Like, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sick of it. I really am. But
Yeah.
y'all did this. I fucked with her. I really did. And then no. But yeah, Marvel Zombies miss
Yeah,
for me.
they could have done better.
Could have done better.
And there's just so many things you could be doing with the lineup of movies that you have. You have Doomsday coming up. What is this gonna do for? And I know people will say, "Oh, not everything needs to tie into the." You should be able. On the other end of the pond, they're whooping your ass.
No.
Yeah,
They're
they are.
whooping over
And they
at
just
DC.
started. And they
No.
just started.
Yeah, Peacemaker has
DC?
nothing to do with the like. Yes, Lex showed up. That was all that really was connected to. Like
Spoilers!
this.
Whoa! Hey! Yo!
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
he's spoiling stuff. He hasn't
My
even
bad.
given us a chance. Fuck.
My bad.
Yeah. If going forward, just know we're gonna be talking about Peacemaker
Just
for a little bit.
cut that part, and then we'll.
I'll just. I'll fix it.
Bro's just gonna mute him. Just cut his audio. No,
Yeah.
but Ben does bring up the other side of the pond with specifically Peacemaker and also something like Creature Commandos. Man, I actually have something written down
Sure.
just so I can refresh my memory. But I could tell you. So just comparing Marvel Zombies with Creature Commando, right?
Mhm.
My first time watching it today. I took the time after work. I was just like, actually, no. Last night I started because I was like, yo, this Peacemaker episode so fire. I'm gonna have to fucking catch up with Creature Commando. We'll get to Peacemaker in a second. But the thing that something like Creature Commando does really well is it's a story that, like, in the grand scheme of things, you'd be like, why the fuck does this even matter?
Yeah.
The same way that I'm looking at Marvel Zombies and looking like, why the fuck does this even matter? But Creature Commandos finds a way to give you something to care about with these characters that you probably don't know anything about.
No.
And I can't say the same with Marvel Zombies. I can't say the same with a lot of the stuff that Marvel's putting out right now.
And Marvel Zombies, these are characters that we know. It's not like they're exclusive characters to the Marvel Zombies show. These are characters that you could have attachment to.
Exactly.
And you kind of don't.
But like, and the problem with it is it's not at this point, it's not even like the current show, right? It's your build up to this point. Like, how many times do we have to say this shit? You got to be able to tell a good story from the beginning for me to give a fuck about what's happening at the end of it.
Yep.
You know, in this case, we know like Kamala's story or whatever through the show. I haven't finished the show truthfully, but
It's a good
whatever.
No.
It's a good show. I personally haven't gotten through it. I will. Don't worry. But like, I just don't have that same like attachment. You know? I don't know.
But there's gonna be people who say, like, you know, Marvel Zombies doesn't have to be this. It's just a fun little what if. But like at the same time, I feel like I should at least give a little bit of a shit with what I'm watching.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Even if I'm not, yeah, okay. If this Kamala dies, obviously it doesn't matter because it's an alternate universe. But in the moment when that ending with Infinity Hulk, Wanda, and Kamala, I should be like on the edge of my seat, like what's about to happen, and then
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay,
Okay. Exactly.
Just don't care.
Anyway, but yeah,
Well, it's like obviously this is gonna be a season 2. But like, why not just take a little bit more time and make this a 6 episodes season, and then you can wrap everything up in one season, and I don't have to see this again.
Yeah. You'd think.
At least with something like Creature Commandos, yo, I want a second season. Bad.
you got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm excited for it, you know? But like something like this is like, okay, when that second season comes out, I'm probably not gonna give a fuck. Sorry.
Nope.
By the time go ahead.
I might not even have Disney Plus anymore at that point.
I currently don't. So
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
mm.
listen, at the end of the day, like you said on Twitter, could have been an email.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't need this.
No.
You know, when
Fair.
in a world where we're getting Peacemaker, right? And Peacemaker is creating. I don't know if I want to say creating a foundation, but it's helping build the foundation of what the DCU is going to be for the next couple years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard for me to look at what Marvel's doing right now and even care.
Yeah.
Fair.
You know.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna get people that say, like you said, we're nitpicking and all these things, and we should. It's just a turn your brain off and have fun kind of deal. And you're right about
Yeah.
that part, but it's not fun or well written or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
if
over the
I'm
place.
just if I'm supposed to just turn my brain off, at least like
Make it gripping, like get my
Yeah.
attention.
at least get me to a point where I like want to lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this is good like background stuff. Like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm fucking playing a game or something, and
Yep.
you know that's why it's a 6 for me. It's like, oh, if I want to throw something on, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be
Oh,
paying
watch
attention,
something around
but
Halloween time. I might throw it on or something. I don't know, but
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't wake up and be like, I gotta watch more
I gotta
Zombies
watch
right
this.
now.
Yeah.
yeah,
Especially because the What If episode wasn't even. I mean, it was probably one of the better episodes of What If, but like it wasn't even something spectacular.
Yeah. It
It
really
was
wasn't
better.
that crazy.
The What If episode was better than the show.
it
I
is. Yeah, and it had less time to tell a story and fit all these different pieces in there, but it still felt complete in one.
100%.
Mhm.
It I think the best like anthology stories, you know, I don't think of What If. I think of something like, you know, Twilight Zone, you
Yeah.
know, where you have like these self-contained stories and they're, you know, when Twilight Zone's at its best, it's able to just fit it all into this one episode, this one 20-minute block, whatever.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, should have been an email.
Should have been an email, but so should have all of What If.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because what if, I mean, Jesus Christ. I know I wanted to segue into Peacemaker and all that, but we're talking
We're
about
still
what if.
here,
So
we'll do What If.
let's talk about what if, bro. Because what if with the conclusion of this first season of Marvel Zombies, Jesus Christ, what if is growing more and more to be the biggest what the hell were they thinking moments in all of Marvel right now.
So, when I remember when that show was announced, me being a big fucking comic nerd, was immediately like, this is gonna be the best thing for Marvel. Oh my god, I can't wait. The possibilities are literally limitless. Turns out, possibilities are very limited.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least over in that studio, man.
Especially if you just want to tell the story of Captain Carter, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, them doing the OC stories just over and over again was very out there.
It's just
I mean, like it was Captain Carter, but then like the whole what was it? The Guardians of the Multiverse
yeah,
and everything, and then the continuing that over and over again in every season.
every season. And in between, like a lot of their episodes were good. They
Mhm.
clearly got the
Mhm.
intent, the good writing, and the budget.
Yeah.
But like, in the same breath, we have freaking what if Howard the Duck got hitched, and what if the Hulk fought the Mech Avengers, and what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas?
Yeah. They were
It's
really
just
like
a big waste.
yeah, there were like 2 or 3 good episodes per season, realistically.
There's just so
And
many other things you could have done. You didn't have to make the thing a story. There didn't need to be a story.
just like what I'm saying about this like Twilight Zone and how you can have these very well put together self-contained episodes and stories where there doesn't need to be this lingering over, you know, storyline. But like for whatever reason Marvel was like,
Yeah.
we don't need to do that. I think the fans like long continuous stories. We do like long continuous stories.
If
But this
they're
is
good.
what if. Yeah, if they're good. But this is what if.
Not
We're not supposed to connect everything to every. It's just supposed to be.
best I could do is Agatha Goes to Hollywood. You go with that? Final offer.
And it had like some good ass moments, bro. Like that's the thing. Like what if Ultron won? I like that. I like Infinity Ultron.
Infinity Ultron's tough.
Uh,
That's the thing.
the Doctor
I like
Strange one.
Doctor Strange,
Strange
best
Supreme.
Episode. Best episode.
Yeah.
Strange Supreme. It's such an interesting story to tell.
Best episode.
Yeah.
So tough.
But then, yeah, what if Killmonger rescued Tony Stark? And five
never know.
episodes of Captain Carter.
I just don't understand, bro. He could have done so many interesting things. What if the other half got snapped?
Yeah.
Like something like that. Like.
And it also could have been an opportunity to bring in like characters we haven't seen yet. They did that in the last season. They kind of did that throughout with certain characters. But like I think of that episode when they have like the Space Avengers, whatever that team was called. What were they called?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Whatever. The team with Storm in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was it. That was a good, in my opinion, way to bring Storm into it.
Yeah.
In my
To
opinion,
introduce someone who they haven't used yet in the MCU.
It's just like
Yeah.
they're given the keys, and they do nothing with them, and they fucking showed that in the end, like the end credits of What If when it finally ended. They had like
Oh my god.
what
Yeah,
was it?
concept arts
The
for
concept art. They had like 6-armed Spider-Man. They had freaking was it Wolverine, Thanos, or some shit?
Some
There was
shit.
some
They had some
ridiculous
shit.
things in there. Ghost Rider, I'm pretty sure, was in there.
Blade, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
It's
You
like,
have all these interesting concepts. How did those get cut? And we get What If 1872.
They definitely had those like as like, oh, we should do these ones, and then someone in the studio, someone high up was probably like, oh, we can't do that, we can't afford like or whatever. Like Spider-Man, they probably were like, we can't get the rights to do this exact story from Sony.
But then guess what? Just don't even. Why would you put it in the thing? Why would you put it in the end credit? Like, why would you even show us that? Why would you do that?
That's like dangling a fucking a bottle of water after we've been stranded in the fucking desert for 10 days and be like, you want this, stupid bitch? Nah, you can't have it.
Is this how you
And then
get
running
your
away.
kicks? You like to edge us? Is that what it is? This is how you get
This is
your
extreme
fucking rocks off?
edging. Bruh, we've been edged for so long. I don't even know if when we climax, it's gonna be worth it.
I don't know
Probably
if
not.
Andy's even coming out, bro.
It's gonna be a ruined nut at that point.
Speaking of which, get ready for Wonder Man. I think that's December. That's their next project coming out.
It really is, isn't it?
Yep.
I
And they've done no promo, not even a trailer.
I don't get it. Like that's another thing. We got to talk about that, right? Because holy shit, we're undercooking these shows too. Like on top of the stories not being that good, like your promo for is dog shit. We mentioned it not too long ago. Why the fuck was I just finding out about Marvel Zombies?
That's
like
the thing they
2
do
weeks
now.
before.
Yeah, they wait like
guess
a month
it's
before and they'll
definitely now.
drop the trailer or whatever.
Why should I give a fuck about your projects if you don't? If you don't even think they're worthy, and we're dumb for even fucking watching this shit. Like, we shouldn't
the
even be
thing.
spending this much time
They
on
got
Marvel
us.
Zombies.
Because that's what it is. They know. They don't fucking care what they put out, clearly. It's just, we got you suckers. And
You know
they're
what?
right. But still, you can show you kind of care a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like, how many times can you get away with that shit? Because, like, I won't lie. I'll watch Wonder whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I'll watch it. I have such low expectations that like if it actually is dog shit, I'm just.
It'll be one of those instances though where it's just like peak for no reason, like
Yeah, well, Hard was good.
And then even that Marvel's put themselves in such a bad situation is like, okay, let's say Wonderfuck is amazing, right? This is what you decided to cook for?
Yep.
Doomsday gonna
He's
be
gonna show up in
ass.
Doomsday. Watch.
Doomsday gonna be ass, bro. Doomsday gonna suck.
I'm
I
not
hope
even gonna
I'm
make it to
wrong.
Doomsday,
I hope
bro.
I'm wrong, but Doomsday's gonna
CT
suck.
CT is gonna catch up to me. I'm not gonna even make it to Doomsday at this rate,
He's
bro.
kind of
Like
right.
they're aggravating my CTE. It's just fucking
He's kind of right. All right, I'm gonna
whatever.
stop there for a second. I'll be back.
Okay.
But
Now I keep alluding to this, throughout the beginning of this pod, but something special happened with Peacemaker this week.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would say
Some
that's a word.
so something real special went down in Peacemaker this week. Before we go into details on it, I just wanted to, what did you guys think of the episode? How have you been feeling about Peacemaker? Because truthfully, we haven't really gotten a chance to talk about it too much, if at all. I don't even remember if we talked about it
We
yet.
talked about the first episode and then we kind of let it
No.
fizzle out because
I mean,
nothing
Yeah.
really been going on. Been going on.
yeah. I've been enjoying it. It's definitely a lot of setup, and this was like the big twist where now it's gonna ramp up for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, I've had a good time with it, but this last episode, I mean, listen, shout out to James Gunn because everybody predicted where this show was going.
yeah,
So shout out to the
Yeah.
skeptics out there and everything. And it still hit when the reveal
Yeah.
came. So
Yeah,
props to
did a
him
good
for being a
job.
good storyteller.
that's the crazy part is like I won't lie, at first I was kind of behind the curve until like the last couple weeks when it finally was like, oh, okay. Like I see people talking about the theories online of what happened. But yeah, man, we got Earth X. It happened.
Yep.
Um I know some people might feel a type of way that it took us 6 episodes to get here. I personally feel like it was pretty well paced.
Yeah, he wasn't there that
Honestly.
long. He was there a day the last time. Like
Yeah.
that was really it.
Bro,
So
the
like,
fact that the whole idea, like the name of the episode being "Ignorance is Chris" or whatever,
you know,
that shit is so perfect with just how even I felt watching the show until I like finally started to put the pieces together in my fucking self. Right? It's the twist was really well done, and we had a guest appearance
yep.
The goat.
in a very controversial scene. I don't know if you guys view it as controversial, but I know a lot of people online are talking about it.
It's controversial?
Yeah, how was it controversial?
People are upset at that scene. And if you don't know what we're talking about Lex Luthor making an appearance. Rick Flag Sr. makes his way to Belle Reve
That makes
to
sense. He was with
to
him in the
have a word.
movie.
Because
So,
he
So
said twink?
no, it's not even what he said.
it's just that
It's
he's there.
no, it's the manner of which that he did say these things. People are saying that he's out of character here.
I don't see
How?
it.
Now people who are listening to this, that silence is exactly how I feel. What do you mean he's
How?
out of character
Because
here?
he's like more stern and serious and he doesn't have that high pitched
Because
thing in his voice anymore? Because
yeah,
he got
because
his
he
ass
doesn't
beat
have
by a
his
dog and sentenced to 265 years in prison? And has
Exactly.
to listen
yeah.
to a bear-sized man with dragon skin but fuck a glowing twink with cartoon eyes? I'd be pretty fucking chiseled too after that.
Yeah.
That line was so fucking funny. I rarely ever have to go back, but in this case, I actually couldn't believe what I heard, so I had to run that back. It was, and this is what I'll say. I that I love about the DCU right now, viewers. If you've been keeping up, when I started this whole podcast journey, I hadn't even seen Superman, hadn't seen Creature Commandos, I hadn't seen shit other than Peacemaker season 1, right? I think James Gunn's ability to create this story and have so many different genres within this universe, right? That like I see Lex spazzing like this and like what some people are saying acting out of character, like no, that feels right.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
feels right.
And as a lifetime comic book fan, again, hate to post in my nerd card everywhere, but fucking the vibe that I got from him in this scene is he's now more evolving into that comic book Lex. I thought he was a great Lex in Superman, but
I did too. He
now
was,
he's
yeah,
getting more like almost like that DC animated universe Lex from like the Justice
like
League
that
Mhm.
cartoon.
that
Okay.
more serious. That like,
Yeah.
he's not here to joke around and hee hee ha ha. He loves his employees type shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, he really just has beef with Super. He wants that motherfucker to die,
Yeah.
Y'all
and he,
better watch his tone though. Talking about mass vigilantes. You know who's gonna be on your ass, bro. You better watch the fuck out.
bro,
Let Batman catch you lacking, bro.
Batman gonna beat the brakes off of him. That's that's a discussion for. I think we're eventually gonna talk about. That's on the cards, right? I think you wanted to talk about a certain Batman,
Yeah, yeah.
but we're not there yet. Regardless, um, yeah, I thought Lex's inclusion was pretty spectacular. Um, I'm just trying to go off of what I can remember off the top of my head. That scene with Hardcourt. Well, there's actually a couple scenes I want to talk about. I really love that scene where they're opening the portal.
It's so good.
Vigilante just like casually has a lair with millions of dollars or whatever and a shit ton of fent and
Vigilante the
coke.
goat. Vigilante the goat,
Yeah.
bro. I fucking love Vigilante.
No. And the fact Vigilante in every universe is just like that
Himself.
guy. Like
Yeah.
he just be killing like bad guys and shit, and
Mhm.
he's always on like the right side of quote unquote wokeness,
It's so good.
He's that casting is so perfect too. Forgive me for not remembering that actor's name, but holy
Freddie
shit,
Stroma.
he's
He does it great.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It wasn't even supposed to be Vigilante at first. One of the most successful recasts I could think of when it
Shout out
comes to a character
Shout
like
out to
that.
him, man. When the world inevitably cancels Ryan Reynolds and we can't get Deadpool anymore, cast that man.
Yeah, yeah,
He would be good.
yeah. I feel like because that Ryan Reynolds
It's
shit,
coming.
oof,
It's coming.
his
Yeah.
stocks all time low. Shout out to him for bringing fucking Deadpool back into the limelight and everything, but fuck that.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, but you know who else could have? I don't know if you know this. You know who could have gotten Deadpool back in the limelight before Ryan Reynolds, or maybe it was like slightly after. I'm not sure. Your
Who?
boy over there, Donald Glover, supposed to have an animated series.
Wow.
I feel like I remember hearing about that,
Yeah,
bro. That just happens with Donald.
yeah.
He'll get projects. For some reason they'll get fucking canceled. Happened with Lando. Happened with fucking Deadpool.
Hmm. But yeah,
Yeah.
Peacemaker, man. That like we talk about build up and everything, and obviously week after week, everyone's like, I'm kind of getting the vibe. There's really no people of color or anything. I don't know if that's a choice or what. And then this episode, the build up, the build up, the build up, and Harcourt immediately figures it out.
I know
Clocked the whole
that
earth.
that first fucking ride with Keith to
She
fucking Argus.
clocked
She was
that shit.
like, she's
Something's
looking
weird.
around. She's like staring. She's like, huh?
Mm-hmm. And
There's a
then
lack of color here.
it
Shit.
was that, and then Vigilante saying he doesn't fuck with Peacemaker, which be
Yep.
fucking for real.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fucking last hit on the nail when Adebayo said she wants to go for a walk.
Oh no!
Catch me
Yeah.
like bro in Interstellar screen at my screen. No,
No! Stay in the fucking house! Oh my god, bro! And then the realization that something's up on her walk when that woman just stops, like she's staring at her, stops the car, gets out, talks to her neighbor randomly, is
Yeah.
like, "Look over there."
bro.
And then finally, yo, when Keith says, "Oh, hold on, which happens first? Is the flag first or is it Keith?"
Like at the same
It
time.
is
Like
like
it's
in succession. I just can't tell you which happens first. I feel like it's
Yeah.
the flag.
Yeah, Peacemaker picks up the flag, which they've been fucking hiding where
Yeah.
the whole blue stars and everything. So we didn't know what it looked like. It's a fucking Nazi.
Swastika.
It's a fucking swastika. Uh, yeah. So that was crazy. And again, that's like what you were saying earlier when like as a storyteller, to everyone having that suspicion, and still when it happens, you're like, it's gut wrenching. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Like, I can't wait for next week, bro. I
it's
can't
gonna be
fucking
so
wait.
good.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Adebayo's so cooked,
Hmm.
which they kind of spoil in the preview for next week. That like
Yeah, they get out.
they get out, but the implications of this reveal
The
are
fact
pretty
she's now
exciting.
currently running for her life and no one knows she's running for her life. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck are you gonna
Terrifying.
turn around and get back to that house to get home?
I know that's gonna be interesting. Like what happens with that? Yo, Judo Master is gonna pop up out of nowhere, and they're gonna get distracted.
They got
For
That's
some
what
reason,
it is gonna be.
yeah,
Judo Master
probably.
is gonna try and fight all of them. They just jump his ass. He's so like someone has to die. It's gonna be Judo
Oh
Master.
yeah.
Probably.
Give
He
me.
is going to
Probably.
get fucked
I need a
big time.
full, like, in the same vein of like Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. I need Vigilante kills Earth X
Well, I saw
Bro,
as
someone
like just
saying
the last
that.
episode.
Saw someone saying, "Do you think they're gonna send in is a GI robot
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and just
that's
have him
that
do
that's what
it?"
I was eventually gonna bring up because you've already established with Creature Commandos that these motherfuckers will go in and do the dirty work when it needs to be done.
Yeah.
You have GI Robot, this motherfucker, killing Nazis, number one priority, his
Yeah.
sole purpose. I'm sorry. I've been super high on the DCU. I will say that would be such a big misstep if they don't bring in at least GI Robot
Yeah,
for
I agree.
the eventual
Yeah.
confrontation. But I actually did save a tweet. Um, not that long before we started, James Gunn apparently said that GI Robot is gonna be in in uh in live action, but not
Yeah.
necessarily in Peacemaker season 2. I think he's lying.
He's lying.
He's
Creature
probably
Commandos
lying.
is his baby. That was like a passion project that he made.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
I
Peacemaker.
he is going to jump at the opportunity to bring him.
Mm-hmm.
For
100%.
sure.
And when the ball drops on that, that's good. That's gonna be so
I can't
good.
wait, bro. But dialing back real quick, obviously all the crazy Nazi shit and everything. The scene with Peacemaker and Harcourt is some of the best acting I've ever seen from John Cena, literally ever.
Yeah.
I
He did
yeah,
really
I wanted
good.
I wanted to talk about that too. Yeah,
Shout out
no,
to him.
that's and as I kind of mentioned in one of the other ones, I like wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing John Cena's leap from being a professional wrestler to this stud of an actor, man, his evolution as Peacemaker
It's
just
gotta
in
be crazy.
general.
Yeah.
He
He
kills
you
it.
can you can tell that he loves coming into work every day. He'd be happy as shit because he
Bro.
put his heart and soul into that scene. Yo, I was feeling things in that scene. You finally got to peel back the layers on fucking hardcore,
Yeah, man.
you know? And that's I know a lot of people were complaining about build up and everything, but with a scene like that, you finally get to peel back the layers and get down into like the core of their relationship. It was-
Get the answer that we've been waiting for the or 5 episodes
Yeah.
prior.
For real.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it took a while to get there, but hey, some ships don't even get their final, their big talk until like seasons in,
Yeah.
That's true.
Shout out
So
Peacemaker. Shout out James Gunn,
yeah,
man. Bro knows what he's doing. I can't
yeah,
wait to
he
see how
does.
this plays into Man of Tomorrow.
I know that he said episodes 6 and 8 were his big ones. So
Yeah.
7, I'm just anticipating, immediate conclude or follow up on what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then 8
8,
is going to be the fight, probably, of them trying to get in or something.
8's gonna be a movie, man.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Yeah.
Wait, before we go,
Mm-hmm.
just one last thing. Did you guys see what James Gunn said his original twist was going to be for this season?
I don't
No,
think so.
it wasn't.
So apparently, This is a quote from James Gunn. He said originally the twist was going to be that it was a world of MCU Wanda stands, but then he realized that Chris, not even Chris, could find anything good in that universe.
Is that a real like quote or did somebody just write
No,
that?
no, so
Okay.
I just saw it to you. It was funny.
Bro was about to be on top of my list of goats. Was in my list of goats, he would have just made.
Oh,
Oh my
that's so funny.
god. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no. With that being said, that's our piece on Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Alright, yeah, shut up, Peacemaker.
Yep.
So, the very last thing that happened this week, well, second to last thing, I guess, we got our state of play.
Yes.
Benji over
Some,
there, our resident gamer, Mr. I Play Everything. You want to
so,
walk us through it?
Yeah, he needs
so
everything.
we'll start it off with what obviously probably the biggest announcement at State of Play that everyone seemed to I I got hyped by it. I don't know if the internet is decisive or not, but we finally got a trailer for or gameplay for Wolverine.
Thank God.
Insomniac's Wolverine.
Finally.
These grifters talk about it's not gameplay, it's a QTE, cinematics, this, that, die.
Yeah,
Die.
no, that was clearly an actual it looked like Spider-Man like fighting kind of, but just gorier.
So we were obviously all watching it at the same time and texting during it. When the screen went black, because they didn't show any logos, they just showed PlayStation Studios. And it was just a black screen, and I forget what he say. I've been in this fight for as long as I can remember or something like that.
Something like that.
And
yeah.
I just immediately like shot up and like stared at my screen because I just knew. And sure
Yeah.
as shit, first shot, blood everywhere. I'm like, yeah.
When he's doing the combo, like the combo finisher on a guy,
Oh my god,
he goes to the leg, and then I'm talking about when he does the leg, and then he goes up,
slices the
and
leg
he
and then up.
uppercuts.
Bro, they cooked out their fucking mind. They cooked out their
Yeah.
fucking mind.
It fucking survived the leaks and the hacks.
Just
Yeah,
like
it looks so
Wolverine,
good.
bro. Can't kill it, bro.
You cannot kill him. We at least on my end, I was concerned that shit got scrapped.
Yeah, I was scared. I was
Yeah.
scared. I said in private, I was like, if this isn't shown at this state of play, it's not coming out.
Mhm.
And on the 4-year anniversary of the announcement trailer, they dropped
Got it.
gameplay.
Coming out next year too. At least it's next year. I wish it was
I'm
sooner.
not gonna make it to next year, bro.
That's what I'm saying. CT's gonna catch up to me, bro. Fuck.
But that shit looked peak. But of course,
Yeah, no, it was great.
discourse everywhere about it because we can't
I
enjoy
just-
anything.
I just don't. And I know that's crazy coming from us because we just dedicated a whole half an hour to shitting on Marvel Zombies. But in this case,
gameplay versus a poorly written
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
it's like the shit hasn't even come out, and we're making assumptions on how dog shit it's gonna be.
Insomniac proved that they can do these superhero games good. So
Only to
Yeah.
some. Not to everybody.
Spider-Man 1 was they proved they could do it with Spider-Man 1.
They don't know what they're doing. Something.
No,
something.
I have high hopes for this game.
It's gonna be
Hey.
so fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
And-
I'm
and-
5'6". Yeah, I would like Wolverine to be short. It adds to his character in reality because he's such a ferocious animal. That's why he's called the Wolverine. Also, it ain't the fucking end of the world, bro. It don't fucking matter to me. Hugh
It's
Jackman
fine,
has
yeah.
been Wolverine for 20 years. He's fucking 6'3" or whatever he is. He's huge.
And-
I don't give a fuck.
And everyone loves him.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't really like the outfit, but I don't have to wear it. It's a skin in a video game. I don't have
Exactly.
to
I'm
wear
sure
it.
they'll probably have 30 suits or whatever,
Yeah.
or 20 something
Care?
suits like they do in Spider-Man.
I don't mind. That ain't no problem to me. Y'all can bitch and moan all you want. You know damn well you're gonna buy the game and play it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not gonna not
Exactly.
play, the one exclusive from PlayStation in the last 5 years or whatever.
Even then, it'll probably be exclusive for like 6 months, and then it'll be on
Steam.
Game Pass.
Yep. Shout out to
Steam.
them. But yeah, man. I thank God. Thank God. I thought it was dead.
I just hope, considering how long it's taken for this game to come out, that we don't have a repeat of what happened with Spider-Man 2, which again, we like Spider-Man 2, but we can all admit that it was a little undercooked
Yeah.
by the time it actually did come out. So praying that with this Wolverine game they had enough time to fully flesh it out, and it becomes a fulfilling experience. I think it will,
I think
personally.
it will,
Hopefully.
and also to also sort of add to it, maybe the if they do like let's say even it's like the same game, like collectibles and side missions across wherever, right? There's gonna be a bunch of
Hmm.
different locations for this game. They already said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like just downright to playtime gets upped even with just the amount of traversal for Spider-Man versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even that kind of helps them in that place, but at the same time, yeah, I do want more content, but at the very least, it'll take a little bit longer to fly through it because I know I'll be fucking flying through that
Yeah.
game. I fly through Insomniac games, but yeah.
Yep. That's gonna be another one we all platinum.
Oh yeah, easy,
Probably. Most likely,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But is
Okay.
it wait, one last question about Wolverine real
Okay,
quick?
go for it.
This isn't an original bit. I've heard it before, so let's not. If Mystique does it, is it blackface?
No. I'm gonna say no.
Can I actually read a tweet? Actually, no. I'll save it. I'll save it for my segment at the end.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Anyway, moving on, Ben.
Moving on. Yeah.
Let's see. They showed the Battlefield 6 campaign trailer, which was okay. Made no sense. The game comes out in 2 weeks. That we didn't really need it.
You can't pay me to care about a campaign for a first-person shooter. I'm sorry.
It's understandable. The other one I'm very interested about is we got Saros gameplay, which is basically the spiritual successor of Returnal. It's just a roguelike shooter in a
Hmm.
sci-fi world. It's fun.
It looked
Um,
neat.
yeah. And then I forgot what the actor's name, but it's a semi well-known actor. Is the face model and
Mm.
all that kind of stuff. He was in one of those werewolf movies, and then I think one of those Netflix horror ones, the first one I think, Haunting of Hill House or something. I
Oh,
think. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it looks
Oh yeah.
good. Um, Chronoscript, The Endless End. It also looks like a Metroidvania type
right up your
game.
alley, Chief.
Yeah, it looks
Wait,
good.
was Chronoscript the one where it was like
The ink one, like the
yeah,
story or
it was like
whatever.
on pieces of wood or whatever the fuck.
I think it's supposed to be like
So,
paper and whatnot, but like books or something.
Yeah.
It looks interesting.
that looked fun.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be good. Um, Another one is Let It Die Inferno, which is supposed to be a PvPvE, I think, extraction type game.
Okay.
It looked interesting. I don't know how it's gonna go,
Are we
but
gonna enter the era of extraction shooters now? Is that what's
pro-
next?
probably
We're
because like
falling out
Arc
of love with battle
Raiders.
royale.
Yeah, because Arc Raiders, the
Marathon.
Marathon.
Marathon's gonna be dead on arrival. That first like preview or whatever came out, and that got so poorly received. I'm pretty sure Bungie went back to the drawing
It
board with that
looked like
Probably.
shit.
shit.
They
If
also stole
Yeah,
a lot of their textures and like artwork from artists without actually getting permission.
Bungie gotta die.
that
Yeah.
but Bungie. Let's not.
Hang it
That's for
up.
another episode.
Hang it
That
up.
that's yeah, they're washed.
Um,
Anyway,
Remaster of Dynasty Warriors 3,
Bro,
which
let me
we
tell you
kind
something
of
about Dynasty Warriors, alright? What
it's the
the
same thing every
fuck?
time.
Who was
Yeah, I don't know.
buying these?
I don't know how it's
almost
still going.
3 decades, bro. Since for as long as we've been alive, fucking Dynasty Warriors been just this
They're
constant,
on like 13 or something or like 15. It's
and and every time I ask, I'm like, who is this for?
And they make another one. I couldn't even buy the second Hyrule Warriors because I didn't want to play the same game again.
yeah, that's fair.
And I'm
It's
a
the same
Legends of
thing
the
over and over.
Fiend.
Yeah.
Speaking of another remaster though, we got Deus Ex remastered.
That didn't really
It
do anything
looks
for me. I don't know about you
I,
guys.
I like the newest one, but like it yeah. If it
You
was
know,
a
it's funny
remake, different story,
that
realistically.
that first game, the first Deus Ex game, I remember booting that up on my dad's old computers and playing like a mission and then restarting every fucking like month or so because I just couldn't figure out what to do. It was one
Nice.
of those games for me.
Nice.
So I actually might give that a chance.
Fair enough.
So next was the Zero Parades for Dead Spies. I don't know exactly what it is. It was a 2D. It's apparently a 2D RPG that you like go around up to like. I was thinking,
Oh, I know the one. I remember.
I don't know exactly what it was. What I was thinking it was going to be like some type of loop game, and you have to like go through and try to find information, and it's like
Hmm.
looping every day. I don't know, but it looks okay. Gran Turismo is coming out with new specs or whatever, for like an update. Uh,
The way they teed that up, like our iconic PlayStation franchise, blah 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 blah, and it
yeah,
was Gran Turismo.
I was not thinking that at all when it's PlayStation franchise, but
Yeah.
whatever. Crimson Desert, which is the
That looked
medieval
good.
like fighting game that's like free roam, going around doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm
It
in
Mm,
on
looks
that.
yeah.
interesting.
I'm in on that.
Yeah, it looks cool. Code Vein 2, which I believe is like a Soul-like ish, I believe. Like Souls-like.
Did I play
I'm
Code
not 100%
Vein?
sure. It looks like
Code
it's going to
Vein.
be a good sequel to the original,
Hmm.
so fans of those that one will probably enjoy this one. Same with Neo 3. I think that's also might be Souls-like, and I'm sure if you were fans of the
Neo
earlier
2.
one, you'll
Neo
enjoy
2 was
this.
very good.
This game I've never heard of, The Last Epoch.
Yeah, I know.
That's coming to I think PlayStation, and then they're also releasing a DLC, Orbis,
Hmm.
at the same time.
Oh
So
yeah, a choice.
yeah, top-down RPG.
Yeah.
It looked good. The other one that Danny might be semi-interested in, Halloween the game, kind of looking like a DVD rip-off, Friday the 13th rip-off.
Fucking
Yeah.
lick my testicles from the back.
As
Thank you
long
very much.
as long as it plays better than the Friday the 13th one, I'll say go
You know
for it.
what? You
Thank
know
you.
what? They came out with that Texas Chainsaw Massacre one too, and we
Yeah,
never got around to that
I
shit.
I
played
think
it one time with my ex. I
and
think it's
And
just
just
it's all right. It
no.
was like,
that's
cause remember, like we went through. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's this. It's similar. It's yeah. It's just DBD, bro.
Yeah,
It's
just
kind of
different
just
ways
at
to get out.
DBD.
It's
at the
not
end of the
generators.
day, yeah, at the end of the day, they're all like it just all comes back to
And
DBD,
y'all just
Yeah,
aren't killing DBD. Like I'm
yeah,
which is
sorry.
crazy because that game is like what, a decade old, built
go to
on
take.
fucking spaghetti code. Like
Hmm.
the shit breaks almost every fucking update. I haven't been keeping up with the game all that much, but I don't know how the fuck it hasn't lost a fan base.
It's those collabs,
It's
bro. Which is
Yeah,
crazy. We never
yeah,
played for the FNAF collab.
FNAF, they did
I
an
know.
Assassin's Creed one.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Castlevania was the last one we played for like
yeah,
a minute. I did like one stream. But like they
Yeah.
did the Texas Chainsaw game. Evil Dead's not the same type of game, but
but
like
it's like
people
similar.
still kind
They
of
did Outlast Trials, which is like
Outlast
kind
Trials.
of, but
Did the Killer
not
Clowns from
really.
Outer Space game come out? Did
I
that come
think it
out?
did.
That was a
I think it
DVD
did, but
clone.
I think that flopped.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't kill it. You could try.
Yeah,
I would play Outlast Trials. I don't know if you guys
I've
have
seen
it.
some of it. I don't have it, but I've
I don't
seen
have it.
unless it was on maybe if it was on PlayStation, but I don't know. Um,
That
I
one I can
mean,
make fun. I know I can make that
it's
one fun.
PvE though. There's no I think it's like all bot. I don't think it's a player
Yeah.
that's coming after
It's
you.
it's it's like you're playing just regular Outlast, but with
Yeah,
friends.
We're old.
yeah,
It's fine. PvE is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need to.
yeah. I would try it. Um, the next one that was announced was the Seven Deadly Sins Origins game.
Gooner
All
game,
I'm gonna say
Gooner game,
about
Gooner
that,
game.
all I'm gonna say about that is where's my One Piece one? Okay.
You're never getting a good One Piece game, bro.
Yeah, I know. I would just want one. But it basically just looks like the story of the Seven Deadly Sins, but in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Or not fighting game, a story game. Kind of like Dragon Ball Kakarot. Um, Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to PlayStation. They announced that.
Yay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator
Crossover.
2024 coming in 2025.
Yeah.
I know. I thought about that too. I didn't say it in the group chat, but I'm like, that's a choice
So
instead of
dumb.
just making a new game.
Yeah. I don't know if they make it every year. I
I
don't
have
know
no
You
exactly.
know,
idea.
I don't know if they
I
update.
think
They
they
just
take like
update.
long breaks or some shit. I don't know.
Um, I don't know if anyone cares, but The Last of Us 2 and Alan Wake 2 and Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon are going to be the PlayStation Plus games or added to the catalog. Sorry,
If if you
not the monthly
guys
games.
if you guys have not played Alan Wake 2, I will always say this till the
Fantastic.
day I die, play it. And
Such
if
a good
you
game.
if you love the just the main story and you play it the second time to get
Perfect ending or
the
whatever it is.
perfect ending, yeah. Make sure you get those DLCs. Support the devs.
Yeah.
Love me some Remedy. I'm excited to see what they have in the pipeline.
Control 2, hopefully, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what's next. Control 2.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Um, Final Fantasy Tactics, which I believe is I might be a remake technically. I don't know if they're just
No,
remastering, rebooting,
I
but it's a
think
tactical game for Final Fantasy.
not a
yeah.
Final Fantasy
Uh,
guy.
Sonic Racing Crossroads doing DLC with Mega Man.
I want
That
that
looks
game
like
so
fun.
bad. I'm just not paying $70 for it.
Yeah.
It's 70.
Yeah, it's a full price game.
Yeah. And then the only other thing that really came, two other things came from it. Is it the 20th anniversary for God of War? So there he did a controller. Should have been a remake of the original
That could have
or a
been an email.
remaster, but exactly.
They're
And
so
then
wrong for that.
they also showed off their new gaming speakers,
Wow.
which yeah,
Which is like great because I won't lie. I've been when I play in my room now, I'm like 50-50 speakers and headset,
mhm,
right? Which is like cool. I don't know if I trust Sony gaming speakers.
yeah,
Sony audio peripherals aren't really the best. They're
No.
good, but they're not as good as like their mainline, like Sony's mainline shit.
Hmm.
and they're
So I
also
don't.
technically Bluetooth, so who knows how well they'll connect.
Yeah, I don't.
But that's everything from the state of play from September 23rd.
So overall, how do we feel about the state of play outside of Wolverine?
Well, that's what I was
I
gonna
only like three
say.
things.
I was
There
gonna
was
say
three.
thank God for Wolverine
Yeah,
because y'all got my video before
like
the thing started. I said what I
I
said
was
and I meant it.
happy. I was happy with the medieval game and the space roguelike game,
Yes.
but then Wolverine definitely sealed it for me.
The thing with me though is that like I'm just listen, times are tough right now. It takes a lot for me to buy a game at full price nowadays.
It does.
I have
Totally
not bought a
understandable.
game that came out on release and I can't tell you how long. Just
No,
don't care. Wolverine, obviously, because I'm a fucking nerd, but everything else, probably not.
same.
Unless, like, there was some. Unless, like, let's say the video game is, like, insane, and assuming, like, I don't know, whoever, which one of you guys gets on is like, it's really fun. I think there's a lot of opportunity for co op or whatever, and we're going to play this game for a while. I'll buy it. But, like,
Yeah,
otherwise, yeah, probably not.
wait till it's on sale
Yeah, a lot of things now is just on
or
sale.
Game Pass.
Yeah, I think just in general, these like big companies, like Sony, isn't really putting out anything crazy right now. It's
Yeah,
legacy, reboots or remakes, or just I don't know. I feel like original stories are kind of lacking right now. Original experiences.
yeah.
My PS5 is a paperweight.
Yeah, mine's a Fortnite machine.
At this point, it's just sequels that we're waiting for, like the Spider-Man, whatever.
Yeah.
I will
Um,
say,
God of War 3, whatever that's gonna be.
I when I'm not playing like Fortnite, I've been playing Death Stranding 2. I would suggest if you guys
Depends.
have fucking time on your hand, give it a shot.
You played it,
It's
right?
fun.
I played one. I didn't play
You
two
didn't play
yet.
two.
Yeah, I'm holding 2 hostage because I got a disc of it. I'm gonna give it to him after. But I took a break off of that because I can only play so much,
Sure.
back and forthing. But yeah,
Fair.
I just in general, I think the lineup is kind of lacking. Although we do have something coming up next week. I
Yes.
don't know.
Oh,
It's gonna be my game of the week.
Okay, so then I'll save it.
Yeah.
so real quick,
But yeah,
while we're still on this topic, because then we gotta move
hmm
on. A lot of chatter on Twitter in the comic book world also. Because of Wolverine, people want the big three to get games from Insomniac, or maybe not from Insomniac. Who knows? Y'all want a Hulk game?
I don't know how they would do it
Just
right.
Hulk Ultimate Destruction reskin.
I mean,
That shit
sure.
was peak.
I didn't play
Like,
that.
It was a
I
good
feel
game.
like what I would want from Insomniac is for them to build up a universe so that they could do a good Avengers game. Which, like, you could do a whole game as long as they do it right, and then eventually have it just do what they do with these other games and just have like hints to,
Yeah.
like in Spider-Man, the Avengers Tower, the Sanctum, all that kind of stuff just in the background.
Do you think it's ridiculous for people to get online and say, can someone who's not Insomniac make a superhero game, or is that illegal?
No, it's crazy to me that that's a narrative because I think the fact that they okay, I think of like getting to the core of the character, right, with these games. Say what you want about Spider-Man 2 as a story.
Mhm.
Gameplay wise,
Fucking
motherfucker,
Spider-Man, bro.
you feel
Yeah.
like you're Spider-Man in that
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is just in good faith and hoping that everything goes right with Wolverine, it's going to feel like you're playing Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's
so
gonna
far it
be
looks like it.
impactful. Yeah, and it's gonna be impactful. It's gonna feel like you're actually like out there fucking people up and ripping faces
Yeah.
off and shit. If they were to do something with the Hulk, I have full faith that they're gonna make it feel like you're playing like the fucking Hulk.
Yeah.
And I'll say one thing because in my head, when it comes to these characters, I always think of the Avengers game
hmm
and how the movement it just for every character was so fucked and so scuffed. I know for a fact, having played that shit for as long as we played that shit,
We play that game a lot, guys.
we
Yeah.
against my will, gun to my fucking forehead. Like if I didn't play that shit,
Yeah,
I
we
was
had to
not
raid.
playing with my friends.
Yeah.
We had to
Like
raid.
Had to do the raid.
I
bro.
had to fucking kill Claw. So someone insert the clip of me screaming about Claw. um, but no, I after playing that shit, I have full faith in Insomniac being able to take these characters and bring them to life.
Yeah.
In like a meaningful way.
Yeah, I agree. And you're
That's
also dumb because obviously y'all aren't on the up and up because there's a bunch of Marvel games coming out not from Insomniac. You have Blade, you have Iron Man,
Yeah.
you have whatever it is,
The Black
1943.
Panther, Cap,
yeah,
yeah.
that one. I don't remember.
Which
Rise of
that-
Hydra.
Yeah, that shit's not coming out.
They're saying it's coming out 2026.
I don't believe it. I
don't blame you.
it.
We're gonna get a random drop. It's gonna be
Shadow
like an Xbox conference or something.
Yeah.
Which Marvel will never beat the fucking racist allegations if they just shadow drop that game because holy shit.
I personally don't believe that the Blade game is coming out from Bethesda. Because Bethesda.
Yeah.
Bethesda's been having issues.
It's Bethesda.
Where's Elder Scrolls 6,
Yeah.
bro?
Who knows?
But yeah,
What was that? Oh no, go ahead.
No.
No.
Ask.
No, I'll go fuck myself.
No,
Move on.
No, just go.
No, I'm serious. Just move on.
All
It's
right,
okay.
we're moving on then.
Okay.
Real quick, we have another addition to the Spider-Man cast. I'm only going to spend a few seconds on this.
Mhm.
Marvin Jones III has been cast as Tombstone. I think that is A1 casting. If you don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
who Marvin Jones III is, go watch Black Lightning and then come back to this podcast.
He's a fantastic.
Funny
tombstone.
as-
I'm fine, yeah.
Funny as shit. Yeah,
Funny
he's gonna
as
kill his
shit. There's
tombstone.
no reason, but A1 casting. He's albino. Tombstone obviously is fucked up. He has pale skin. I just think the movie's gonna be overcrowded, but we don't know his role yet, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just part of the montage thing, and then they bring him in later down the line if they need more villains.
I want him to be a big bad so bad. I really do, in the vein of Spectacular Spider-Man, but whatever. That's all I got for today. Y'all want to do some blind rankings before we get the hell out of here?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Can I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on. Gotta find my lists. All right. So, blind rank.
Oh! Holy shit! Okay.
No, but seriously, okay.
Oh wait, that wasn't it. Oh, I was so down.
Shout out Peacemaker.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna blind rank these iconic duos.
Okay.
All right. Starting off, you got SpongeBob and Patrick.
Ooh.
Oof.
Let me get SpongeBob and Patrick at 2.
High praise.
I'm gonna go 3.
High praise.
I'm
for
putting-
Sponge and Pat. All right.
Bro, they defined my fucking humor as a kid.
You're not
so
wrong. You're
they
not
have to be top
You're not
top
wrong.
2.
Okay, so 2 and 3. All right. Next up, you got Cookies and Milk.
Wow.
See, no,
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like cookies, but I don't usually dip them in milk that often.
You ever just dip an Oreo in some milk though? Let that shit get a little soggy? Fire.
Nope,
Bro,
nope.
my go-to is a peanut butter Oreo with a nice, not too much milk, just like enough because we're old, we're dealing with lactose intolerance now.
Yeah, that's the main
Uh,
reason why I don't do it.
but I'll still treat myself to some nice lactose-free milk
Mm-hmm.
and have some fucking
Shout
yeah,
out
that's
Lactaid, sponsor us.
yeah, shout out. Low key, ah damn, it's tough. I don't know what you have in the pipeline, so I'm gonna put that at 3.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
put it at 4.
Well, Danny just subscribed. A little peanut butter Oreo got my nipples hard. All right, moving on. All right, so cookies and milk. Next up, I got Scotty and MJ.
Oh wait.
Who's Scotty?
Scotty,
Damn.
Scotty Pippen and Michael Jordan.
Guys,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay, okay,
So,
okay.
so for
I'm
like you,
a
Ben,
basketball person, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry,
it's like you're not up there with that, but like for
I'm
me, it's like,
sure. I mean, I'll put it at 2 because I know that they be doing
but like if
stuff.
you have another you're probably not gonna have another basketball duo, because like I could think of a better duo right now. I won't say
I
it.
will tell
Not
you that I don't have another basketball duo.
so. Give me MJ and Scotty, man, at number
Okay.
one.
Okay. Next up, so number one, and what you got, Ben?
I put it 2 because like I'm not a basketball person, but I understand.
Okay, so what do you guys have left?
I have 1 and
I
5.
I have 4 and 5.
Okay, so next up is gonna be Batman and Robin,
1.
Damn.
Yeah,
the
Yeah, I
dynamic
guess.
duo.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll put that at 4.
Okay, and closing it out, so this will be in Danny's 5 and your
My
5.
5 too.
I
Yeah.
got a baseball game and a Glick.
Oh, that would have been
I
one.
know.
No
I'm fine
way.
with that being
Oh my
5.
fuck.
You can't tell me that wasn't
Yo,
fire.
no, that was so good. Especially, yo, I'm thinking about that 999 challenge.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
God.
Bro, 9 glicks, 9 inning, nine glicks, 9 beers, 9 innings. I need to try that one day.
It's light work.
Dead by the fourth inning.
Damn.
All right, whoever
Oh,
wants to
that's
go next.
Do you want to go, man?
Sure. So my first one is rogues galleries. You know, so
Okay.
like superheroes build groups of villains.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one, Flash.
Hmm.
I pulled up theirs if you want me to.
I mean, I got them in
Okay.
my head, but
Low-key. Like Captain Boomerang?
Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold,
Kevin Cole,
Reverse Flash.
Oh yeah, I'd
Weather
be forgetting about the
Wizard,
Flash for
I'm
the
putting him.
Flash.
I'm putting
Heat
him in 3.
Wave,
Put him in
Mirror
3.
Master.
Flash goes in 3.
Let me give 4.
Okay. Next, we got Superman.
I got. Damn.
He's got a lot of villains.
He does, but he has to go 4. He has to go 4. For the
I'm gonna
potential.
do 5.
For the potential of what you have, he's going 4.
Okay. 5.
Next, Batman.
I mean Batman. Yeah. Yeah.
Batman's 1.
Next, I have just the X-Men, just as the team itself. Like, oh,
Unfortunately, 5. Holding out
No.
hope for.
I have to put him at 3. So
okay. And final, we got Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I think
Yeah.
I made my list. I would probably swap X-Men and
Batman.
Flash.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm okay with mine.
cool.
That was a solid one.
I was.
Okay. So mine's gonna be fast food franchises.
Okay.
I almost did this one.
Okay.
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 I mean, I
So-
gotta think of what I want on my one.
Okay, give yourself a mental second. My first one, right here,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Give me McDonald's off the bat, bro.
We're starting out tough.
See, I'm gonna do this because the only thing I like from them is the snack wrap. So I'm putting McDonald's at 5
That's
Ooh.
heinous, but okay.
because that's the only thing I only eat them if
Wow.
they have the snack wrap. I don't get it
McDonald's
otherwise.
is going at 2.
Okay. All right.
I love McDonald's. I really do.
My next one, Chipotle.
Chipotle's going my two, actually, I think.
I love Chipotle.
I love Mexican food, so the fast food Mexican. Actually, oh my
He
God.
can't
Nah,
possibly have he can't have the bell on here if he's got Chipotle.
he could have both. He smiled. I think he got both.
No, because it's funny because I knew you guys were gonna think about Taco
I
Bell.
love the bell, bro. But I do love Chipotle too. I'll put Chipotle at 3. I eat Chipotle a lot.
Okay. So my next one's gonna be Jersey Mike's.
I don't have. It's probably
5.
the better of. I'm putting it at four. It's probably the better of the sandwich places, but I don't get it that often.
I don't get it often.
Sleeping.
I don't get it often either. I do love Jersey Mike's. There's one literally down the street. I don't get it as often as I should. So I'm gonna put
Yeah,
it at 5.
That's two for me, truthfully.
I
I
love
have it
Jersey
at
Mike's. I really do.
four. It's good. Yeah, I'll get it over
I'm
Subway any
just
day,
I'm
but
a
I just don't.
junkaholic, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, fairs. Next set of junk here we got Taco Bell.
See, I don't know what your last one's gonna be, but I feel like realistically, I gotta put it at number one.
His
I love me
the
some Taco
last one
Bell.
the last one's gonna be one of two things. So Taco Bell unfortunately has to go in the. He could be fucking with me though.
I love me some Taco Bell, so I'm putting that at one.
Yeah, I've had a feeling Ben was gonna put it at one.
I
Uh,
easily could put it in the 1, but if you got what I think you have next,
it's probably gonna be Chick-fil-A.
it's
I have
either
a
Chick
feeling
Fil A
that's
or
the last one.
Popeyes, or it's
What the
Arby's.
fuck? Can y'all just pick?
I
Damn,
have one
fucking
already.
guessing.
I put it at
Fine,
one.
fuck it. I'll take the gamble. I'll put Taco Bell in the 4.
Yeah, so Chick-fil-A is one, the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
I'm fine
redo
with
my
that.
entire list.
I don't eat Chick-fil-A enough, so I'm fine with that
I
at my.
think I would put Chick Fil A in the 4. Taco Bell
I would
1.
honestly probably swap McDonald's and Chick-fil-A on my list, and then I would be fine with the rest.
Yeah. I thought he might have hit me with Long John Silver's or some shit, bro.
I was
Surprised
thinking
White
about
Castle wasn't there.
Arby's too. Arby's was up there, but
Don't sleep on Arby's, bro. I don't hate Arby's. I just don't eat it
never.
often.
I've never had Arby's. I don't know if I ever will, but hey, man,
I used to
maybe
go.
we'll do a food stream
We should.
or like a food episode of the pod or
Hell
some
yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah. Me and Lane used to go to Arby's during Comic Con.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
All right. What's up, guys? It's AJ. Listen, this segment went a little long, and this episode was already long enough, so I cut almost all the blind rankings. We do about 4 more each, and that went on for like 45 minutes. But rest assured, all of the blind rankings will be available in shorts and also over on our TikTok. Same thing as everything else at O for Geek's Sake. I usually post about 2 to 3 videos a day. So give it to about maybe the end of the week, and all those blind rankings should be available. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace. Our usual closing segments. We're so over, but I really don't care.
Yeah, we've been yapping today.
Yeah.
Holy
Been
shit!
yapping
It's
today. Yeah,
almost. I was gonna say it's almost 1 in the morning.
yeah, yep. But so who wants to start? Either Danny's tweet of the week or Ben's game of the week.
I will just go in quick with my annoying tweet of the week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about Logan earlier. One of the characters that got revealed alongside Omega Red was Mystique.
Oh no.
There's a tweet. I don't want to read it. This is from a Jill Valentine fan account.
Oh my god.
And I say this, I'm gonna read this. I don't know if this person's rage baiting or not, because everyone's a rage baiter now, and everyone's a grifter or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
Mystique has been trunified. I don't even know what that means, right? In the new Wolverine game, she looks like a transgender person. Woke tards will say that she doesn't need to look sexy. She did look sexy in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. A transgender will never accept natural beauty women. Boycott the game. And
Now listen. I understand that you just said words in succession to each other.
But they're not computing.
Yeah, they make no sense
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Do you see how hard I had to read that? Because there was not a cohesive. That's why I think it's rage baiting, right?
Yeah.
But past the rage bait, there are actually people that think this, like, as a valid critique of Mystique in this game, right? And I just have to sit here and ask, there's nothing better you could do with your life?
Yeah, we literally saw her face for like a second, and that was it.
Half a second. Did we even see what she
No.
looked like?
No, we just saw the, and that was it.
Rent's due, bro.
You
It's
see,
the end of the month. Rent's due.
bro, I understand that, like AJ's saying, rent's due. You got to get your impressions up. You got to get your money up. I get it. You know what the gag is? This person isn't verified on here,
Oh, they're
on
doing it
X.
for the love of the game.
This is strictly for the love of the game.
Respect. That's fucking terrible.
It's terrible. And I will say again, assuming that this is rage bait, this is more to the people that actually believe this, especially with a character like Mystique. Did your mama take Tylenol when you were in the womb? Like, did that happen?
Too soon.
My fault. Too soon. But moral of the story, just please be better. Get your head out of your ass. And I promise you, there are so many different things that you need to be worrying about with this game, and you know how it's gonna turn out. I promise you, Mystique is not one of them.
Yeah, for sure not.
Shout out to the losers out there that think like this. I hate you. And that's all I got for today.
Okay. So game release of the week. Thank you for Danny for reminding me of this one, actually. Ghost of Yotei comes out on the 2nd, the day actually of this pod releases.
Bro, we like
Well,
completely forgot about that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
I had no idea it was coming out Tuesday. Crazy. Budget game of the week. Just because it's a fun little game. Balatro. It's only $15. It's literally on everything, even mobile. And if you want an even more budget one, because it also just recently came out, the new Skate. It's free.
It's free. I just want to let you know, October 2nd is a Thursday.
Oh, I'm
is
wrong
it?
then. It's coming out Thursday.
It's next week regardless.
Yeah, it is
It's next week,
still-
Thursday.
He still
Okay.
wins. He still wins.
Not the day of the pod, but next week. Thank you for the clarification, AJ.
I just had to make sure. But yeah, all right, W. All right, real quick. As always, comic pulls of the week. Don't know where the fuck they are. There they are. Okay. Comic pulls of the week for Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. That's the only reason I remembered that Thursday is the 2nd. DC. Got a lot of things from Absolute this week. Absolute Superman number 12, Absolute Green Lantern number 7, and Absolute Evil number 1, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the Absolute Universe. So tap in. Then we have Batman number 2 from Matt Fraction. Everybody and their mama been hearing the glaze of this book. Promise you the second one's not going to be any different. Pick it up, tap in, it's peak. Justice League Omega Act number 1, which is a prelude to their big event, DCKO, which is a Mortal Kombat style tournament for DC characters. So get ready for that. Marvel. Ultimate Wolverine number 10, Ultimate X-Men number 20, New Avengers number 5, Spider-Man Noir number 1. And then we have, listen, I don't really read this book a lot, but I'm going to tap in just because of the premise. Venom number 250 with the Return of Null. And we're getting a little amalgam once again. We're getting a facsimile edition of Spider-Boy number 1. So that's Superboy and Spider-Man.
Solid.
Yep. But yeah, so that's all that. And last but not least, question of the day. Because I got asked this fairly recently by somebody I know. And I wanted to get your guys' input as well. Aside from me just kind of asking you if you want to do it. Why did you start this podcast? Why do you do the podcast? What made you want to, do this with me? I'll start real quick. I have always prided myself on my knowledge of these nerdy topics and how into it I get. The amount of hyperfixations I have throughout the year are ridiculous. I make it a point to try and learn as much as I can and consume as much media about something that interests me as possible. Not as a superiority thing or anything like that, just because that's just who I am and that's what I enjoy. And I always wanted people to talk about that with, and we talk about this kind of stuff all the time. I figured, why not see if we can kind of build a community or something like that. And it's a cliche thing to say. Shout out to the Escape Pod because they're literally called the Escape Pod. But I would also like to create a safe space for nerds and gamers and geeks and whoever, just to come in, talk about their likes, dislikes, and everything, and just have a safe space to talk, crash out, whatever you need to do. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I mean, we all grew up together, but before I met you guys, I was very much just kind of on my own. I didn't have many friends. I just was always into this nerd shit. And, I got older and it got popular and pop culture is what it is now. The MCU is at its height, Star Wars and everything. It's just like it's at its peak. And I couldn't be happier with the state of our nerdy world. Our real world is another topic.
Yeah.
But where we're at today, I mean, it's so insane to me, and I just wanted to create a space, really.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to follow up.
Yeah, no, for sure. And for on my end specifically, I know I have like kind of this bit where I just be hating on people and shit, but truthfully, when I'm hating on people, it's justified. Like we like to throw around this whole performative hater shit, I think we've seen with the rise of social media that like just being a dickhead is so popular now,
It's so whack.
you know,
It's so
and
whack.
and Lord knows, you know, again, we be hating on shit, but it's constructive
Yeah.
for the most part. Like
Yeah.
us disliking Marvel Zombies is more of like a constructive thing as opposed to like I was just talking about woke tard stuff, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
So the opportunity to kind of just have a voice that's in opposition to all of that, I think, we have that opportunity and I want to flourish in that space, like AJ was saying, creating a space for people to just come and enjoy shit,
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we're going to love everything that comes out. Doesn't mean that everything's exempt from critique, because Lord knows we love to fucking critique,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, like, I'm not as super up with lore like AJ is. I'm more on the casual side of things. But just in that same vein, it's good to have someone that's, an expert, someone that's kind of in the middle, and then someone that may not, doesn't really fucking know what's going on or whatever,
Yeah, kind of like what you both were saying. Like, we talk about this stuff all the time anyway. Like, this is just what we do. So
We have so much.
being able to try to create a community where we can share this with other people and then also hear their perspectives and whatnot, because we might think of something one way and they see it another way, and then it helps us both understand it better. So, yeah.
Yeah, low key though, I am absolute with my hatred for the Snyderverse. That's like actually 10 toes down, and the sequel trilogy for Star Wars, like that's actually 10 toes down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can have your opinions. Doesn't necessarily mean your opinions are right, but
Garbo. They're both Garbo.
at the very least, we're always open to having those discussions, and
Yeah, please. It doesn't mean you can attack us in the comment section, but if you want to talk it out, we'll talk it out.
Yeah, give us some good reasons.
Low key, we had our haters for that Star Wars episode, bro. Y'all don't know how much life it brought me hearing that I'm a kid. I'm pushing 30. We're pushing 30 over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hearing the kids have lost the recipe, whatever the fuck. I'm happy about that shit. Hey, those insults, keep them coming. Fuck. Now it's just gonna be unk.
That's it. The whole thing, bro. But yeah, so that's why we're here doing what we do. Whether we blow up or not, I don't fucking care, man. I'm just here.
It's for the love of the
It's for
game.
the vibe. It's for the vibes. It's somewhere to go. It's something to do.
Yeah.
Because dear God, we need something to do in this
Lord
world we
knows.
live in right
Yeah.
now. Just a little
Yeah.
escape, a little bubble of nerddom. And I'm
Yeah.
also a strong believer in, because like a lot of work goes into this shit, right? Um, Especially on like the editing side, and we work every week to try and plan out these episodes and stuff. Even though it kind of seems like sometimes we just start yapping and go on tangents, but
Yeah.
like I'm
It
a
just
firm
happened.
believer in, if you're doing something you genuinely care about and you love, it doesn't really feel like work. Yes, we're not making money right now. Maybe one day we'll be blessed and we do start to make money from this. But if you love what you're doing, it's enough to make you want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Especially when we still all have our day jobs and everything, and it's just not it right now, bro. Even
Yeah.
looking for new jobs, it's impossible, but
Sucks.
it's horrible. But
You gotta have some sort of, light at the end of the tunnel.
that's it.
Exactly.
So
I
every
look
week,
forward to this shit every fucking week. I look
every
forward
week,
to
even
it.
if I
Yeah.
got nothing to talk about, I'm ready to go.
Exactly.
Same.
But yeah, I just want to shout out y'all. Shout out to everybody who watches. Shout out to the comments, even if they are criticisms. It is what it
Any
is.
interaction is good
That's
interaction.
right. But yeah. So with that all being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next episode of Oh for Geek's Sake.